Hi, I'm Mark, and Subliteral Network is my channel. I make art and comics, and you're very welcome to come in. Remember to hit like and subscribe and leave your feedback in the comments. This is my weekly overview of my work that I post daily, 5 days a week on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And it's just a review of that work which I have posted for those of you who might have missed it. And I can kind of talk a little bit more in depth about the pieces of work that I've done. Now, this first one is a commission. I was trying to get commissions some years ago, so I was doing these sample pieces of work. And this is the Scarlet Witch, done in ink on a Bristol board, 11 by 17. And she's always one of my favorite characters to draw, because back when Jack Kirby designed her, she looked like a cocktail waitress at the time, or a kind of a Vegas showgirl outfit, or like a cigarette girl you'd see in a casino back in the 60s, which kind of was that was the reference of the day. You know, that was what women in costumes, that's where you would see them dressed like this. And I love it. It's been a very popular costume for decades. They've changed it a lot recently for various reasons, but this is still a favorite of mine and of a lot of people. And it's gotten a lot shinier and more abbreviated over the years. I can't see them going back to it, but I wish they would, and just not say anything about it and just do it, you know, because it's just great. It was designed by Jack Kirby, and it had a lot of staying power, and costumes in superhero comic books don't always have that. So when they do, it's not something to take lightly, and I would much prefer this rather than, you know, kind of what they're doing now. This is Kitty Pryde from the X-Men in her ninja suit that she wore really briefly at one time, and you didn't see it that, you know, you only saw it in that one appearance, and it's the only costume of hers that I really, really liked. I just thought it was fantastic, and this drawing is done on tone tan paper, ink, markers, and white china crayon for the highlights. And I really like working like this. You can see how you can get some really nice effects on the drawing. You can just get kind of a lot of texture and a lot of shiny stuff going on. And this one, I really like the way it came out. I sold it on eBay, and you know, that means that somebody else out there likes that suit too. Okay, this is a two-part thing here. This is a drawing I did, again, I was selling it on eBay, of Chun Li stretching, and you can see it's partway done. The background stuff is still in pencil, and I'm still kind of thinking a little bit about where the colors are going to go and stuff, but this is what those tone tan drawings of mine look like when I start them and kind of when they're in progress. And this one is the finish of that Chun Li drawing. It's I finished it up in ink, marker, and some color pencil, and that china crayon again you see for the white highlights. I sold this one on eBay, and I liked it a lot, but I had to relist it and sell it twice. There's certain people that like Chun Li, and certain people just go meh, and they just really don't like her at all. So I was glad to find somebody who liked the character and liked the piece of art that I did. I mean, I would do a lot more, but I can't seem to get much of a response from it. Maybe I should maybe I need to draw better pictures of her. That's incredibly possible, but still my favorite character, and I'm always thinking about drawing her. Okay, this is one that I drew and sold on eBay again, and sometimes you make up your own stories about characters, because you just sort of make up your own adventures. And I had this recurring dumb idea that the leader, who was kind of a gamma-powered super intellect guy who was like one of the Hulk's nemesis, I figured that he had some kind of evil crush on the She-Hulk, and was like Wile E. Coyote, was always trying to figure out ways to capture her, and failing terribly. And it's just a kind of a funny idea that I did, and I didn't really think anyone else would like it, but people did kind of like it. I love the leader, and not because I think he is a great villain. There's no doubt about that, but it's just funny to me. This little guy, He got, hit by gamma rays, I guess, right? Turned green. His head became like a giant brain inside there to show that he's super smart. He always wore that lab coat, and he always cultivated that little pencil mustache. He was so vain and arrogant. He'd look in the mirror, right? And he'd go, that's a good-looking guy. All he needs is a pencil mustache to go along with a foot-tall head full of, inhumanly intelligent brain. It's so dumb, but it's so funny, and I'd like to. The leader looks different now, and he's much more evil, and there's no more sense of humor about him, I think. But I like the old leader, and I think he's just fun. That is the overview of work that I posted online this week. Remember to hit like and subscribe, and please leave your feedback in the comments. You can read Una the K Bunny and Tiger Team 3, my comic strips, free at radiocomics.com. And remember, I do post daily on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. All these links are in the description, and please come back for more videos about art, comics, and whatever happens to occur to me that week. Thank you again.